Alright, Jim. Power line. Jackson Highway. I still like that pink trash bin. Work my way down. So there's the farmhouse. You see the manufactured, which leads us now into what used to be seriously and tremendously thick brush undergrowth. So what I'm going to do is, I apologize in advance for the crunching noise, and it seems like every time I come out here it's cold, but it's about 30 degrees today. So they've got their sign, you see that there, and I'm just going to take a minute here, just kind of zoom around so you can get a pretty good idea of everything that was cut out. Okay, now I'm going to keep walking. Try going about the middle of all of this and just walk on through. I can see what they meant about not wanting to leave tracks. There's some decent sized tracks here and there, but this is woods, and come spring it should be pretty nice. Now, just to get a pretty decent perspective as to what it used to be, I'm going to come over here to what seems like it would probably be about the property line, give or take a few feet. Okay. Alright, so here's the strip of ground. This is what it used to be, all the way through. And I'm pretty certain that is what Gute said. Alright, good, not good. I'll go back on the good side so I can actually walk through it. Okay, so this all looks great. Being able to walk in it is nice. Not get my shoes too dirtied, but trying to do my best of not tripping over anything and still giving you a pretty good idea of what was done. The only thing I really see that I don't know how much you would ask them to do, but is around over by the garage where those little trees are, but we'll get there. Alright, I know this has got to be the most fun video you've ever watched, so I'm going to try to think of a story to tell that'll make it worth your time. Once again, there's bad, good, and that brings us back over. This is kind of where we are here. See both the manufactured and the farmhouse. Alright, so we'll keep working our way straight north, or as close to north as I can go. But no, seriously, it's so cold. I don't understand. It's March. 13 days until the Ides of March, right? Now that we know when exactly it is. Okay. Once again, not good, leading back into good. We'll see how far back they came. See some interesting vines. These are weird. And it works this way all the way up. I don't know what good or how good of a perspective you can get from just watching it on video. There's another one just like it. Okay, and we're still going. You can see Gute's house from here. Okay. Apparently he's gone for a month. I don't know when he left, but it's either yesterday or today. Alright, so I'm pretty certain, yeah, those trees back there were down the last time that I came out and took video and took pictures. But it seems like this is about where they stopped. I'm seeing tracks here but really no further down, okay, or no further north. So just to give you perspective, we're now behind for, I'm going to say 160, 170 feet from the manufactured home. And there's Jackson Highway. So just to give, ow, thorns. Once again, a little perspective, facing south. You can see the other property. Nice little tree there. Yeah, I would not be a very good commentator. Maybe that's why I'm a teacher. Now, some would say I'm not a very good teacher. To hell with them, right? That's what I say. So walking in through tracks again of what was probably the bobcat. So we'll keep going. I'm going to try to go east as much as I can. There seems to be a lot more twigs and stuff back here. I don't know what all he cut out or took out, but yeah, so I'll just come up back this way and give a little different view. So now I'm going back up towards manufactured. Okay, just don't want to fall. All right, so we've got, like I said, I'm going to say not much was cut out from here, and I didn't know how he was contracted to go to the edge of the ditch or as it starts coming down, but it doesn't look like he went all the way there. But once again, I don't know, and probably should figure out what we want done with this great big tree that's been here for quite a while. It's just taking up space. Okay, here's some tracks. Here's some tracks, you can see them working their way back. It looks like he probably did this little part here as we keep walking towards the corn. So this stuff would have been chewed up pretty good. You can see that. And once again, give you perspective as to where we are. There's the backyard. Backyard. My car. Alright, so once again, some tracks here. Not that big a deal. But anyway, what I mentioned before was, I don't know how far you asked him to go over to the edge. If it was just that western boundary, because it doesn't look like anything was really done back here. And this is where the old fire pit was, where they kept burning stuff. A nice rock seat, great stuff. And then it kind of leads us over to here, back to where I first started the other videos. But it looks like, once again, a bunch of that undergrowth exists back in here. I'm going to walk over to show you. See all this? All this stuff is what was cut out from the other side. It's not nearly as thick as that other boundary was, but it still exists, and it's still on the south of the creek. So maybe that's something to discuss with him. Sorry, my battery's going low. There we go. Okay, now I can see again. But yeah, all of this stuff here leading over to this little strip of trees. And once again, same stuff, it's just still there. Now I'm going to do my best not to walk through too much of this mud. It's still kind of wet. And in case you couldn't see from the previous video, the septic tank is much lower. I'm going to say 12, 16, maybe 18 inches lower, which is a very good thing. But once again, all of this stuff, it'd be super nice to see it not here. But Once again, that's not my call. I'm just the feet on the ground, as wet as it may be. Feet nonetheless. Now just imagine, this is a beautiful, very unique tree surrounded by crap. Okay, and leads us back here. Imagine putting a little swing on the tree, looking at corn and soybeans for a fun Saturday afternoon. Alright, so that's my trip all the way around and through. I hope this helps give a better perspective as to what has happened, what's taken place. And remember, I'm pretty sure that he would have known about this, all this stuff over here in this little strip, because I think, if I remember correctly, that it was included in what was called the heavily invasive or heavy invasive stuff. So, ta-ta for now. We'll talk soon.